Okay, so today's game is Tomb Raider. I'm going to run it with my two GTX 680 4GB cards. We're going to do Nvidia Surround. I am on EVGA step-up program, so eventually I'm going to send in my two 680s, my 4GB 680s, and they're going to send me two 3GB video memory 780s back. So I'm going to run some games with my 680s while I still have them, show you what type of performance I get. And then when I get my 780s, I will run the same games, same levels, and see what type of performance boost we get with the 780s, even though we're taking a step down in video memory. So as I said, I'm going to run Tomb Raider. I'm not actually going to do any gameplay. I'm just going to run the benchmarks. We'll start off with Ultra, and then we'll go up to Ultimate. Basically, the only difference between Ultra and Ultimate is turning Tress effects on and off for the hair quality. But anyway, I'm on Ultimate right now. We'll go ahead and apply, and I'll show you. I think you can see this, but my resolution is set to 5888 by 1080. I do have a bezel correct turned on for this game. My refresh rate is set to 144 Hertz. I have 144 Hertz monitors, so that's why that's so high. So let's go ahead and run the benchmark with Ultra. So you can see my video memory is only at about 1.4 gigabytes. So I'm well within that 3 gigabyte range of the 780. I think the next game I'll do will be Crysis 3. I think that'll really be the true test of how far that video memory is going to be pushed. Okay, it's almost done. Alright, so we had a minimum frames per second of 58, a max of 74, and an average 66.4 frames per second. And this is Ultra. So now let's go ahead and close it. And we'll try Ultimate. Like I said, really the only difference between Ultimate and Ultra is Tress effects turned off and on. So when I go back and forth, you see the only thing being changed is Tress effects. So try Ultimate. I've done this before, and you're going to see it's pretty weird. It's actually not as bad as another time that I've tried this. You can actually see her face. I've tried it before with Tress effects turned on, and you pretty much get this blob that covers her whole face, but it seems to be working this time, although the hair is kind of glitchy. Definitely took a hit on my frames per second, not as much as I thought it was going to. It did increase that video memory up to about 1.75, just for her pretty hair. So there you go, minimum frames per second, 40.8. maximum 58.5 and an average of 50.6. So that concludes this test. By the way, if anyone has some games that they would like me to try out, feel free to go ahead and suggest those. I may have them. If I do, I'll try to do a video for you. Until then, any questions, any comments, go ahead and leave those.